Volunteer Fire Central. General alarm, working house fire at 1770 Chestnut Hill Road.
Ladder 2 responding. Operator 14, we're on the way.
Fighting fires is damn hard work. This one was easy, but the next one could be worse. So you got to keep up the practice. For the speed, coordination, and teamwork. Practice is hard work too, but we enjoy that. Give us the same shot, but come out and break a little harder, all right? Remember, you got to get out of there. Let's go. Come on, one more shot. Let's go. Al, last shot. Give us the same shot, Al. Come on, Junior. Let's go. Last one. Yeah, babe! Call him off! Babe! Yeah! 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 Junior! Yeah. All right, Al! Most of us do this for the fun of it. I mean, we enjoy what we do. I mean, it seems stupid to enjoy getting off the back of a truck when it's doing 25, 30 miles an hour. But we enjoy it. The same pride, teamwork in the volunteer fire service carries over for our favorite sport, drill team racing. Between cops with different shifts, construction workers, lab technicians, it's tough to coordinate practices during a week. Just give us the shot that we want. You know what we got to do. We've got to get into the sevens again. We've got to stay there. We're the most consistent there. We've got to stay there. We've got to get down to 7, 7, 7, 8.
Watch us in the mirror, right?
We usually practice 3 days a week. It takes about 2.5 to 3.5 hours to practice every night.
Here we go.
You have to do in fighting fires is coordinate. It's one of the rules that we learn, and coordination is so important in firefighting, and that's basically what we end up doing down here. I see. Joe, you got to get a little down the street a little bit more because you got too much hose in here. You got a bow in here. You cut out the water pressure, all right? Fireman ready! Yeah! Mike, ready! Snake! Yeah! J.R. Yeah! Junior! Yeah! Joe! Go! The light! Mike's ready! Come on, bucket in! Go, go, go! And when you have a racing team out there competing every week like the Yellow Hornets, you always have 5-minute fires, and you always have good morale. Every time we've ever gone out on the course, it's always been the best that we can do.
58 teams from all over New York are competing here today in this year's Volunteer Firemen's Drill Team State Championship.
been involved in this for 12 years. Before this, my father was involved in it. And it's just something that I've seen and I liked. And since I started it, there's nothing else that'll take its place. It's probably the greatest sport I've ever been involved in.
I've been in tournaments since 1936. When we came down the track with this 32 Cadillac, the nozzle men got off at the hydrant. And they used to beat the truck down and stand there and wait till they dropped that third coupling. So you can see the change in what it was to what it is today.
We've been changing a lot of things in the last 12 years. When I started on the team, things were nothing like they are now. It was ridiculous compared to what we do now. Now we've come along with the technology quite a bit.
It's fun to win. Everybody tries their hardest. They all want to be the best. I'd love to be able to write state champs on my truck when I'm done this afternoon. But if I can't, as long as I know I tried my hardest, even though we compete against each other, there's no competition after it's over. It's all friendship.
Coming into the final event, the pump truck. It's between the Lindenhurst Piston Knockers, the Hempstead Yellow Hornets, and the defending state champs, Patchogue 40 Thieves. Patchogue's time, 6-4. That's what the Yellow Hornets have to beat to take the state championship.
Listen up, Jazz. Got something he wants to say.
All right, guys, this is it. This is the state championship right here. We're on the line. We got to run better than a 6-4. Everybody knows we can do it. We've been doing it all year long. We just got to run our shot.
Let's go. Come on, guys.
Everybody knows what they got to do. Come on, let's go out and do it. Now, let's go.
Let's go.
What it's all about, winning the state championship. It's fantastic. It was great. The greatest thing that ever happened.